Grammar na Shekinah. Okay, so first, as a general rule, Gaelic is a verb-first language. And if it makes any difference, I don't know if it does. There aren't a lot of languages in the world that have this structure. Okay, it's a, let's see, so it's a, let's see, technically, it's a verb, subject, object language. Verb, subject, object. Okay, which is, I think, I think I've read like 5% of the languages in the world have this kind of structure. All right. So anyway, so verbs come first, with some exceptions. Sometimes you'll see a sentence constructed with a phrase or adverbial phrase or something like that at the beginning, but the main clauses are always verb first. Okay. So hence we get the phrases that we already learned: ha mi guma, ha, am I well. Okay, but it's not a question. Don't get that confused with a question. It's I am well, but I just write it like this so you get the the verb, and the am is really the verb be. Okay, because Gaelic does not distinguish like English does, and I put right here, English makes a distinction. I am, you are, he, she, it is. Gaelic does not make that distinction. Okay, so Gaelic gives us a few breaks once in a while, and this is one of them. The verbs do not what they call decline, that is, change according to the person. Okay, so ha mi, ha u, ha e, I am, you are, she is. So you see, the Gaelic verb remains the same. Okay. Now, for the first portion of our learning, we're going to stick with the verb to be, because we can do a lot with the verb to be. And then when we get a little bit more comfortable with this, we will move to other verbs. Okay. But even with other verbs, it's still verb first. And I'll just give you an example. From the slogan, from the proverb. All right. Where are we? Okay. Example of verb first from the Shanakal, Mari, Kyo, Sigil. Okay. Okay. And that's will endure music and love. Okay, so you have Mari. Okay, so even with other verbs, you still have verb first. Okay, okay, but we'll get into all that as we go forward. All right, so always verb first. Okay, as I said, except for some exceptions, and so you have adverbial clauses. Like in English, you can have sometimes, at the same time, meanwhile, back at the ranch, things like that. You can have, clauses that come first, but the main part is always verb first. Okay. Okay. Another thing, another grammatical feature is what we call the vocative case. And I think I touched on this last week, but but this is an important feature. So the vocative case, and this is something that is retained in Gaelic. Older English forms had something like this. So in the Bible, you see, "O ye of little faith," the O. A 19th century English author, Rudyard Kipling, wrote, "Oh, my best beloved." Okay, the O. Okay, so that's how it appeared in older forms of English, as the O. Okay, And even in the classic candy bar, oh, Henry. Okay. So, but that oh would be a remnant of the vocative case. But you notice that in English, even in these cases that I cite, the name itself doesn't change. You just have the input of the O to signal that I'm talking to you. Okay. I'm not talking about Henry, I'm talking to Henry. All right. So, and in Gaelic, you'll notice two things. One, you have an A or an in front of the name. Okay. So, so down here, to jump around a little bit, hormach, or vorek. Okay. So you have the and there's changes that happen to the name as well. The first letter is lenited, and that means an H is inserted after it, and that changes the pronunciation. Okay, so tortimat becomes hortimat, whore. Tor becomes whore. More in morak becomes avore. Okay, avore. Okay. The insertion of the A and the lenition does not occur if the name begins with a vowel. So Alistair remains Alistair. Okay. And if the name is already slenderized, that is, if an I is already present, like in Madri, you don't further slenderize it. Okay. You just have avari. Okay. Avari. Okay. Okay. So you don't double slenderize, in other words. Okay. All right. So, and if you already have in this case, an A in front of the name, you don't double, up on the A, just Alistair. All right. Okay. All right. So, and this is important for a couple of different reasons. One, well, that's good to know. I mean, why the names look a little bit different when we're talking to somebody. Also, the issue of lenition, that is inserting the H and changing the sound of the initial letters, plays an important part in Gaelic. There are many different ways in which the lenition is used, and this is just one of them. This is just the first one. But in talking about this way or this usage, I think we can start to get an idea of how it's used and what it does. Okay. But like I said, we'll encounter many, many instances in which this happens. Okay. And I won't go into those now, but but it does happen a lot. And it's an important part of the language. And I'll just say one more thing, one more kind of fun thing about names. Today, well, in Scotland as well, which has Gaelic heritage, of course, sometimes you'll see names used as regular names that are not the regular names. So what I'm referring to is we have the Gaelic name, I'll say the overuse of the lenited name. Okay? All right. So Gaelic, no, Gaelic name equals Seamus. Okay? The vocative, when we're talking to Seamus, would be a Hamish. A Hamish. Hamish. But what happens to a lot of names, what's happened to a lot of names, both in the English-speaking world, but even in Scotland, is, let me do this, is the use of the vocative for the regular name. So you'll see Hamish being used as regular name, as the standard name. Okay, so you see that. So that's what's happening with a name like Hamish. So Another case would be madre, vocative equals avari, but a prominent member of Scottish Parliament is Vari. So even in Scotland, using her vocative name as her regular name. Okay. Okay. So anyway, what can you do? Okay. Except don't be confused when you see something like this and just note, oh, okay, they're doing a little bit of Gaelic and a little bit of English mixed together. Sometimes they call that Galish. Okay. Anyway, all right. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so just to review, ask how somebody is and how to respond. So we went over this last week, right? Kimarau, we went over that, right? Okay. So here we have, so repeat after me. Hello, ahoramach.
Hello, ahormcht.
Feskerma.
Feskerma.
That means hello, Norman. Good afternoon. Hello, Avirat.
Hello, aviated.
Kimarau.
Kiamrahau.
And Myrat says, Hamigama.
Hamigma.
Tapalat.
Tapalat.
Okay, so I am well, thank you. Tapalat would be thank you. Literally something like thanks with you. Okay. Kimarahu Hain.
Kiamrahau hain.
How are you yourself? Hami Trang Tapalat.
Hamitrang tapalat.
I'm busy, thank you. And Myra says, Cheerio Andrasta.
Chiriandrasta.
Cheerio, okay, as the English would say. But that's a quite common Gaelic goodbye, okay. And Torment says, Martian Lot.
Martianat.
Okay, means by, literally means same to you or same with you. Okay. Um, um, and sometimes not as the opening farewell, Martian lot, even though nothing's been said before. Okay. All right. But it just serves as, see you later. Okay. Okay. All right. Now we went over this last week. Hami, right? Hami Gama, Hami Fur. What did we do that?
Yes, we did.
Okay, good. Okay. All right. So a little review here. Okay. And all right. All right. So after we ask somebody, how are you? We might ask, what's your name? Okay, so this is a useful phrase for the week. Okay. J on tenem aha orsht. Okay, so oh yes, Denise?
Wouldn't mind taking off the paragraph thingies, the space
But I'm sorry.
visualization.
Oh, with the paragraph marks like that?
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry. I thought I turned it off. For some reason, I must have turned it back on. But anyway, but thanks for pointing that out. Okay. All right. So you ask how somebody's name is, and this is a useful phrase for the week. So the first portion of our class, the first few weeks, we'll take a look at some useful phrases. So you come away from each class with a phrase. And what is your name? J on tenem aha orsht. Quickly it goes J on tenem aha orsht. J on tenem. So And this kind of exercise is useful as well because it gets us used to saying the words, wrapping our mouths around the words. Okay, so anyway, and translating the sounds that we see represented on the page in print into the proper sound. So anyway, J antenamaha orsht. Okay, so and literally what the name that is on you, aha orsht. Okay, and right here, what is the name and is assumed. You don't literally see it there. Okay, so there is no is there. Okay, all right, so what the name that is on you. Okay, what name is on you. Okay, Jan Tenamaho Orsht. And your response would be Misha, which very often you'll hear as Smisha. You see, when you see this like that, I'll make a further note, the equals is, a form of the verb be. Okay, so the is is, but you mostly pronounce it just running it together with whatever follows. Smisha. You pronounce it Smisha. Though wouldn't be wrong to say Ismisha. And Misha, and Misha equals the emphatic I or me in Gaelic. Okay, so it's Misha. That's not just me, but Misha. Okay, me would be I or me. Okay, Misha would be I, or sometimes I myself. Okay, okay. So Misha is the emphatic. Okay, and then followed by the question, J antenamaha ortsa. J antenamaha ortsa. And so the change here from the original question is the emphatic. In Gaelic, very often we emphasize not by intonation, but by adding a suffix. So we don't say Jantinum ha orsht, we say Jantinum ha ortsa. So the sa is the emphatic, which in English we say by tone of voice, right? Jantinum ha ortsa. Okay, all right, okay. Following up, and what is the name that is on you? Okay. Oh. All right, okay. Okay. All right, so, and we'll have a little exercise. Koragna Shekina, conversation of the week. Okay. So, okay, so you can respond. If I ask Kimura Hau, you would say Hami, and then what would you say here? So choose one of these. And you can just say it to yourself. You'd say, I'd ask Kimura Hau, and you would say Hami. Okay. You could be Guma, Ski, Fur, Che, Trang, Mianachma. So I love that. Mianachma, middling well. Bronach, sad. Tolacha, happy. Or Krosta, cross. Okay. And then you'd ask again, Kimarahu Hain. And that's another with a Hain is another way to emphasize Kimarahu Hain. All right. How are you yourself? Okay. And it can mean yourself, himself, themselves, whatever. Okay. It's reflexive. Okay. All right. So, okay. So, Kimarahu. So say after me, Kimarahu.
Kiamarahau.
Okay. And then Hami
Hami Guma.
Gama, Leva. And then Kimra Hauhain.
Kiamarahau Hen.
Hami. And then the other person answers, well, Hami Mi Nakma. Okay. Tapalat, thank you. Okay. Jayan Tenamaha Orsht.
Smisha Ian.
Smisha Ian. Okay. Jayan Tenamaha.
Jantanma
Uh,
Hortz. Is it Jantanma Hortza?
Jayan Tenamaha Ortsa. Leva.
Hortza.
Ortsa. And then the other person says it's Misha Michel. Okay, it's Misha Michel. Okay. And then Koa Sahau. And so this is a new phrase. This is yet another phrase, Koa Sahau, which means where are you from? Where out of are you? Okay. And then you say Hami and then you
Hami America.
Hami America, okay, Bleva, okay. And then you might follow up with Koas Aha Uhain. Koas Aha Uhain. Okay.
Koasahau Hen.
Okay. And I could say Hami California or America or okay. And then Fami Mi Falif. Well, Fami Mi Falif, that means I have to go. Fami, have to. Falif, leave. Okay, Fami Mi Falif. Chirdi Andrasta. Andrasta is a word for now. Okay. Martian lot. Okay. Fami Mi Falif. Okay. All right. Okay. So, and I do have some, let me go to my bear with me a moment while I all right. Okay. All right. Okay. So I've got Korag. Okay. Korag Neshekina. Okay. So I've got a little conversation here. Okay. Now you can see this, right? Korag Neshekina, the PowerPoint screen. Okay.
Yes, yeah.
All right. Okay. So Kimrahau. Okay.
Do you want us to respond with the appropriate
go ahead.
answer? Or, okay.
Yeah.
Hamigma Tapalat.
Hamigama. Okay. Hami, and then any one of these, of course. Okay. Hamigama, Hamiski, Hamifur, Hamiche. Okay. Kimrahau Hang. And of course, you'd follow up with that. Kimrahau Hang. How are you yourself? Hami, and then I could answer. Well, Hami Trang on you. I'm busy today. Okay. Tapalat, thank you. Thanks with you. And then Jayan Tenamaho Orsht. So what's your name? Jayan Tenamaho Orsht.
Smisha Ian.
Smisha Ian. And Denise would say Smisha. Smisha Denise. Yeah, okay.
And it's Jan Tenem Hortza to respond to ask the other person's name.
Yeah. Smisha Michel. Michel McIntyre. No, Michael McIntyre. Okay. Misha McIntyre. Okay. It's Misha. Okay. And then, as you said, Jantanamaha Ortsa. Okay. Bleva. Koasahau.
I forgot what that.
Huh?
What does that mean again?
Where are you from?
Where?
Hami and then
Hami. Okay, got it.
Yeah, Hami.
I was trying to remember what the response was.
Right. Yeah. And that's why you go over this a few times.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, It takes a number of times to, I mean, it's totally new. Yeah, I understand. So, but koasahau, literally, well, we're not quite sure what the ko refers to. If it's shortening for where, which would be kacha, or if it's another way to say, who are you from? Because ko can also mean who, which is interesting because Gaelic people are very much interested in your family history. Yeah, I know there's been times when I have gone to Scotland and encountered people, and they're just fascinated with finding out, and getting a fix on me in terms of who my family is, where my family comes from. So anyway, but koasahau, okay? And so you say hami a or as.
When would you say us? What would determine that?
Okay, good question. I was just going to get to that. Okay, so let me go back to here. All right. All right. Yeah, I'll put this right here. Note, and you'll see this when I send out the revised version. Note. As is used when you when the name or the place name has a definite article, the. Okay. Okay. So let's do this. Yeah, I'll give you a few examples here. Okay. Okay. So Hami California, Hami As on rank, the France. In Gaelic, France is the. Okay. Okay. Hami um what else could I say? America. Okay. Hami As. See, I'm what's a name in English that uses a the?
What about the United States?
Oh yeah, okay. Oh yeah, very good. The United States. Us on na stachin unicha. Okay. Spelling. The stachin unicha. All right. Na. Okay. Na would be the plural for the.
Oh, it's a plural definite article.
Yeah. The
Oh, interesting. Okay.
yeah. The plural definite article. On would be the so here you have a couple of examples. And the as is used when you even when you're code switching. So you'd say Hami as the United States. So even when you switch, okay, you'd still use the as. Okay. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, so there's the when as is used, okay, and when it's not used, it's just ah. And so there's a rule that, a little side rule in Gaelic. Very often, Gaelic doesn't like two words with vowels that go together. In other words, ends with a vowel, begins with a vowel. You either put an S in it, as here, or you just abbreviate. So anyway, so for instance, I mean, you very often see something like Kach Avel A. where is he? Okay. Yes, Denise.
That would be like for English and for Scottish because like obviously in California there's a bunch of names that are in Spanish and they have the in it. Like Los Angeles, that means the angels. But
Right. Oh, yeah.
as or
Good question. Well, technically it should be us, but I think it's been anglicized so strongly that English speakers don't realize the. So so technically it should be Hami As Los Angeles. Okay. But as I said, I think it's been anglicized so strongly that English speakers don't even realize that they're saying the. Okay. Okay. But you're absolutely right. It should be. Okay. All right. So anyway, but back to this point, cacciavelle. The word is caccia. Caccia. Where? But you see it as catch, because of the no vowels hanging out together rule. Okay, this is a very common feature, not universal, not all the time, but very common, and I'd say more the rule than not. Anyway, but that kind of explains the os, and then it just gets picked up when you code switch. Okay, all right, okay, all right, okay. So let's go back to now. Where were we? Where am I? Okay. Oh, Koasa Hauhain. Okay. Well, Hami As Los Angeles. Okay. As Denise reminded us. Okay. All right. Hami As. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, Femi Mifalov. Chirian Drasta. Okay. Okay. Martian Lot. Okay. All right. Okay. So that's our short Korag of the week, Korag Neshekana. Okay. All right. I've got something else for us. Just want to run us through Ferrican. Feelings. All right. All right. Guma. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Fur. Che. Okay. Hot. Ski. Tired. And then notice the long I. Ski. Bronach. Okay. Bronach. Krosta. Tolicha. Tolicha. Mianachma. Trang. And flashcards. Okay. So what is he?
Guma.
Huh? What is this
Fur.
one? Fur? Is this one?
Ski.
E. This one?
Che.
Okay. This one? Bronach. Bronach.
Bronach.
Okay. Okay. Vimy, very useful word in Gaelic. There's many songs in Gaelic. It's Bronach Rahami. I am sad. Yeah. All right. And this one is
Krosta.
Crosta. Yeah. Yeah. Very much like the English word cross.
Yeah.
Okay. This one,
Tolicha.
Tolicha. Bleva. And this one, remember this?
Menachma.
Mianachma. Middling well.
Menachma.
Mianach. Mian be middle. Mianach would be, I don't know, not really a word for it in English, okay, but middling, okay. In the middle, okay. And right here,
Trang.
Trang, okay.
Trang.
And okay. 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 So see if we can put this in a sentence. Kimrahau Hami
Hamigma.
Guma. Kimrahau
Hamifur.
Hami Fur. Kimrahau
Hamiche.
Che. Kimrahau
Ski. Hamiski.
Ski. Kimrahau
Hami Baronach.
Bronach. Long O. Bronach. Kimrahau
Hami Crosta.
Crosta. Kimrahau
Hami Dolacha.
Tolacha. Kimrahau
Hami Mianachma.
Minachma. Okay, gleba. Kimrahau
Hami Trang.
Trang. Okay, gleba. Okay, all right. Oh, gleba. Okay, so all right, so that's that. Okay, let me close these, and then I will upload all of these to, I'll combine it all into one document and into the lesson, and then upload it to the Google Share, whatever they call that, Google sharing or whatever. Okay, so any questions so far?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm so concerned because I got your email and it didn't have that PDF. It had like a different looking PDF, but it says, it says 2 on it. So I figure it's for week 2. But you say you're going to use a Google Drive instead of a OneDrive now, so we can make sure we edit.
Well, I'll upload these. So I'm not sure what it is that you saw. I might have sent out the wrong Korog, the wrong conversation prompt. I'll double check on that. Thanks for
might
pointing
be
that out.
me. I might have done something. I just want to make sure I get
Well, if you saw it, well, if you saw it, I mean, then I might have gotten them mixed up or something like that. But I'll try to get that down for you. Okay. And then maybe to reduce confusion, I will, for the final upload, I will combine all the elements into one document. So I won't make it several different documents. I'll combine them all into one PDF. And so you have all of them like that. Okay. 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 So let's see. Okay. So now we have a little bit of time to get to what I wanted to talk about. Oh, Korog 2. Okay. Oh, let's see. So what was that? No, well, that's what we just worked on. Yeah, Korog na Shekina.